This is Nick. You're listening to the DU Football Show, Drunkard United. Of course, up the blades and f*** the Owls.
I figured,
I bet he'd like to fuck owls.
well, if they ever get promoted, we will be doing...
Rest in peace, Nick.
We will be doing the Sheffield show, much like we're doing the Hall show, sans guest.
Yeah, right.
Because there is a time where sometimes, you know what, just let the professionals do their job. Let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston?
Arsenal fans have another Sam. Right day, the fucking Gooner Graham. Snub of my lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to the DU Football Show, a totally biased getting to know you of the newly promoted sides in the English Premier League as told by two common American schmucks. I am your host, Sam Houston, and across the way from me, my co-host, the angry one, Mr. Samuel Graham. No.
What's up, bro?
Do not do heroin, Graham.
I'm doing heroin.
Do not do heroin. I know we're talking about Hull, but no. We're not doing heroin, buddy.
I can't do heroin?
Can't do heroin,
You
no.
sure?
I'm sure. Can't do heroin.
All right.
All right. I'm hoping this is what I think it is.
Twisted Tea Extreme. Blue Raz. Nothing
Raz.
says all more than Blue Raz Twisted Tea Extreme.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. He bought the big boys today, too. Jesus. How you doing over there, Mr. Graham?
Good. We got to suffer through Hull City's football, so I might as well be drunk for it, right?
Yeah, precisely. And, of course, on the ones
Now I
and
understand
twos.
why everybody does heroin in Hull.
Yeah.
What a shithole that place is.
Oh, and, of course, on the ones and twos, we have Producer Mel. How you doing over there, Producer Mel?
Dear Diary, after 9 years, why has this show not gotten more numbers or syndication or picked up by another channel? Oh, that's right. Antics.
It's a good bit, that.
Yeah. I would say it was a good bit.
That was great.
Yeah.
Especially since it's sister city to Baltimore, Maryland.
We're recording at the DU Public House just outside the nation's capital. You can check us out wherever you get your pods. And, of course, streaming live every single Monday night. Should you want to chat with us, there's many ways that you can. Mr. Graham, how do you go about doing that?
The dark web.
Yeah, no shit.
You do it
4chan.
on torrent.
9chan.
It's at DU Football Show on all the social media and dufootballshow@gmail.com to get in touch via email, of course.
Should they want to support the show or get this show ad-free, how do they go about doing that?
Support your local sex worker.
Venmo at Melissa Houston, H-U-S-T-O-N.
Onlyfans.com / no, it's very easy, actually. It's patreon.com / DU Football Show. Sign up to that $1 tier, and you'll get all of your shows ad-free, as well as the extra content.
Or, as I like to say, you can always zoom your at. Well, wait, hold on. There's nobody
He OD'd.
from. There's I guess.
Yeah. He gone.
Hmm.
He gone.
Roar like a tiger, more like purr like a kitten. It doesn't matter because they ain't going to be here for long. Sam and myself both work in the wine and spirit industry and both have a deep, passionate love for all things distilled spirits. So as the red-blooded Americans we are, we vow to have a drink in our hand throughout this show and every single show. Mr. Graham, besides your extreme
Twisted
Blue
Tea
Raz-
Extreme.
You know, what else what's our final gin binge today?
Just Twisted Tea Extreme.
Extreme.
I just like extreme. Right in the face.
In the face. In the face.
I love it. No, so today we are actually drinking a very, very good gin. This is a Boatyard Double Gin. This comes in at 92 proof, so
Yeah, it
Navy
does.
strength. It is delightful in fucking martinis. I'll tell you that. It is glorious in martinis, but also makes an excellent G&T, which is obviously what we have going on here. This is one that I sell. Should run you about $40 on the shelf, roughly. But it is so good.
How do you like your martini, Mr. Graham? How do you typically do it?
As long as the vermouth is on the other side of the street.
Okay, very good.
I don't mind a little vermouth swirled in the glass and then dumped.
That's how I like mine, is
That's
swirled and dumped.
Fine, honestly. And then obviously 3 to 3.5 ounces of shaken gin. And then poured into said glass. Now, depending upon the gin's profile, this one in particular, there's a lot of citrus notes. I wouldn't mind a little zest of something in there. But like with Hendrix, for instance, I really do like like cucumbers and rosemary, and just make it sort of a bit more vegetal, a bit more floral.
Hear me out.
Doesn't
on this
bother
one.
me at all.
A celery stick. Swirled with a little bit of celery stick and a little salt.
Okay, that's not bad. You know what I do
I
like?
don't want it to go sweet. Like, this is a nice savory gin. I don't want it to go sweet. And I just that you when you said vegetal, I'm like, yeah, something herby, like a dry celery kind of flavor.
You know what I had one time that was absolutely insane is somebody infused a cilantro water. They kind of gently blanched some cilantro and then used that water instead of vermouth.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And it was
Yeah.
quite nice.
No. I used to be a dirty gin guy. I've kind of gotten away from that. I still like
only
olives.
vodka's dirty.
I still like olives, but
It needs more than
Gin is
olives.
not dirty.
Yeah.
I need a
Vodka's
jalapeno
dirty.
olive or a blue cheese stuffed
olive,
olive or something. I need
garlic
something
stuffed
else with
olive,
it. Yeah.
No, but I have, in my advanced years, have now gone more towards the twist. Like, I just want that citrus.
Just a little bit of citrus, yeah.
And just let the gin be the star. There doesn't need to be anything else in the way.
This is a lovely, lovely gin. It does very well in tastings for me. It's in a portfolio with Brothers Bond bourbon.
Okay, got you.
And I did a tasting at one of my stores with all 3 products, and I actually sold more gin than I did bourbon.
Wow.
Which is unfucking heard of.
Yeah, that is.
In a tasting. So
Okay. I just want to point out, you looked at me funny when I said celery, but that is actually a big thing in the Netherlands, and there's a whole
yeah, but they're
vibe with
they're messing with
celery
Ginevra.
and gin.
they're very dirty people though.
I'm just saying.
You know,
I mean, like
a literal people.
depraved.
Just
No.
saying, I'm a trendsetter. 3 months from now, it's going to be celery everywhere in cocktails.
They like hard things in their wet products.
Yeah, no shit.
Have you seen the trailer for Wicker? Never mind.
I've not. Do you know what I saw the other day though? Speaking of celery, and this is gonna blow your fucking mind. It was almost like a savory dessert, but I saw somebody, a Michelin-starred chef, kind of blanch some celery, right, quickly, and then removed the fibrous strings off the backside. Then he put it in a pan with some sherry and something else, baked it, and then took that final soft celery stalk that was very soft because of the blanching, the removal of the strings, and the baking, and then pipe in some sort of like ricotta cheese with some sort of sweet element. I can't remember what it was. And it was served almost like a savory dessert.
Oh, wow.
And it looked fucking delicious.
Love it. Oh, I was going to say for martinis, I'm sure you probably didn't have it when you were there, but I know Mel did. We've all been to Silver Lion, of course, and they do an exceptional martini that they actually, it comes out as a little, you have your martini in your Nick and Nora, right? And then you have your plate, and the plate had citrus, onions, olives, and an oyster.
Love that.
Yeah. So you would just like throw back the oyster, sip a little, pop an olive, then twist on your,
I like that a lot.
It is.
What a service that is.
And they use Belvedere, so a high rye
Vodka.
so a lot of kind of.
I'm not a huge fan of vodka in a martini.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're not a big vodka guy in
Anyway,
general, right?
I want it to taste like something.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you add the olives.
Well, so a dirty martini, I actually prefer vodka.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't want it to cover the gin up, right?
You know boba tea? That's how I want my martinis. Just all olives and a little bit of juice.
Mel's got 32 olives in a glass and a shot of vodka, and that's it.
Fucking great. Love it.
That's very much like
Carly's extra dirty also. She wants
No shit.
Bernadine Houston was
4 kids.
Was
3 kids. Well, with her.
Sapphire.
Because I'm a top shagger.
We've established that. Except,
Dear diary.
Mama Houston was Sapphire, whole lot of olives on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
Again,
and
the
that
vermouth
bottle
needs to be in the bar across the street.
Yeah, it
not,
was in a closet, and she clamped it closed so it would grind like a pepper grinder and not actually open.
All right, Hull, have a nice season. We'll see you next time.
And what else do we always need to do, Mr. Graham?
Always
Something
remember to drink responsibly.
Something they don't probably do in Hull. All right.
They don't. Well, they probably do because they're too fucking stoned off the heron.
Yeah, no shit. So, Mr. Graham, why don't you get us started there?
I will get us started. Hull City, the Tigers were established in 1904. Actually, one of the most depressing years on record, if I recall correctly. They play at the MKM Stadium that holds 24,620 people. They wear Sam.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my apologies.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Orange and black stripes primarily, and are managed by Croatian Sergej Jakivaric.
There you go. Well done.
Jakirovic,
Yeah.
excuse me. They gained promotion by beating Southampton. Ooh, no, they didn't. Southampton cheated a lot.
Yeah.
So the Tigers beat Middlesbrough 1-0 at Wembley for the final promotion spot because they had already been drinking themselves to death in the 4 days following the season.
Exactly. They had already thought it was over. So Hull had been mostly around the second or third division throughout their entire history. Let's get this straight. This is like Wigan. This is a rugby town. This is not. Yeah. This is not a footy town. This is a rugby town, and you can tell that Hull is that the Tigers are kind of the secondhand citizens.
A lot of people, and I really don't know anything about Hull. I've never been there, but I have heard from a fair few prominent people that Hull isn't exactly their favorite city in the UK. That things are a bit grim. There's some history of sort of xenophobic vibes.
Ooh,
it's a lot like Luton.
Okay.
If we want to compare it to something,
got you.
It's not the most well-to-do area of the UK, which is where a lot of these jokes are stemming from. Yeah. I've never been there, like I said, but it wouldn't surprise me to learn they're a rugby town because when you're bored, there ain't nothing to do but fight people, is there?
Right, or precisely. So
they don't have the cultured footiness that the rest of us have.
Heard cultured footiness.
Okay.
This will be the team's 4th time in the Prem, and all of them have happened in the 2000s. Back when it was the top flight, the first division, they never got promoted once. So in 08, 13, and 16, along with this season is their 4 times. In 2016, they had a scrap of a 0-0 draw with Manchester United on the final day, which had them going down in 18th on 35 points, which normally
it saved Tottenham last season, didn't it?
Typically good enough, yeah. Their only notable final that they've ever been in was in 2014, where they lost to Arsenal 3-2 in the FA Cup final, despite being up 2-0 early. Very early.
Well, that's the problem is they scored too early. That's one of those. That's one of those things.
So this is back when runners up it would go to the tournament and not position place. So they got to go to Europe, but they never actually got to the group stages because they didn't qualify. They went out in their first play-in on aggregate and did not win either one of those matches. So with their last drop, they did the double and went all the way down to League One, but they came right back up. And this side gained promotion when the early season odds had them dead on to go down. They thought that this team was not going to do well last year in the Prem. I mean, in the championship.
In the championship, yeah. A bit of a surprise that they came back up, to be quite frank. But well done to them. I'm sorry, looking up something on my phone as it related to the FA Cup final defeat to Arsenal 3-2. And I'm going to say this is Hull's fault, because most of the time when the Aaron Ramsey curse took place, it took place with somebody that we kind of wanted to die, notably Muammar Gaddafi.
You're right.
Right, at the time. In 2014, when Aaron Ramsey scored that winner, the third goal in the 3-2 win versus Hull in the FA Cup final, which saw Arsenal lift the FA Cup, Robin Williams passed away.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's Hull's fault.
Yeah, it's Hull's fault. We'll blame Hull.
It's definitely Hull's fault. This team is a team of bins and never was's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? So you got Ollie McBurney, Sammy Ajayi, Joe Egan, and Kieran Dowell that shocked everyone getting into the playoffs on the final day of the season over Derby and Wrexham, sadly. Because we kind of, as Americans, did want to see the Wrexham story continue.
Yeah.
Because what else are we going to do on a Tuesday but watch that show?
Right.
In the playoffs, they managed to ruin Millwall's chance of promotion, which is annoying, except for...
now it's the Derby's back on.
West Ham went down, so it's fine.
So it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were all like, we want to see Millwall come up only if West Ham stay up.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't want to see them. They can fuck right off.
They won 2-0 on aggregate as they won the second leg at home. Their primary rival is a three-legged, actually. The Humber Derby consists of Hull, Grimsby, and Scunthorpe. Grimsby famously knocked out Manchester United in last season's League Cup.
Yes.
While Ruben Amorim played with some Magnets.
Exactly.
Which seems like fucking years ago, but was just last October.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
it was. And then Scunthorpe, famously the only fourth team. Third team with a curse word in
Arsenal,
their name. Arse,
Scunthorpe,
cunt, and fucking Man United. All three clubs are close to each other on the banks of the Humber Estuary, which is, I don't know, why the Humber River. Yeah. And none of these teams are humble.
No, not one bit.
They're all just unapologetically addicted to the horse. In the Premier League, they would consider Leeds their rival, but Leeds doesn't feel the same. The supporters sing "Can't Help Falling in Love" by Elvis, which famously Sunderland did for the last 15 years, so that's not even original by them.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is great. Their firm was well known as the Hull City Psychos, and mostly English famous supporters. But in the States, frontman of the 90s band Pavement, Stephen Malcolmus, became a supporter through his crew. A bunch of them were from Hull and supporters, which is probably why I've never heard of this band Pavement or Stephen Malcolmus. I don't know why you wrote this for me.
Well, because I wrote it for both of us, and I know Pavement very well. They were very influential kind of grunge alt-rock act from the 90s.
Oh, I thought it was because you cheered when that guy from American History X did a curb stomp.
No. They had
which is also very Hull-centric, oddly enough.
Much like horse, you're going to beat that horse into the ground, aren't you?
I just like being a dick to Hull.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the new and improved Graham. You just being a dick to everybody. Win a title, drink
Twist it to extreme.
Get extreme. That's it. And they had a song called "Cut Your Hair" that if you heard it, you'd be like,
no.
If I played it for you, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know that. I've heard that song.
Okay.
Yeah. So they were.
I only remember the is it Mario? Braid my hair. That's all I remember.
Okay. Very good.
Might have been Omarion.
This team is following the same mold as far as what they've signed. They've signed veterans Jack Butland, Matt Targett, and Hidemasa Morita from Japan. all basically depth and defense. Like they're all kind of defensive players.
So if he wasn't Japanese, right, I would say this was bad Spanish for hide more from death.
Yeah, very good.
His name.
Hide more from death.
Hidemasa Morita.
Yeah.
Hide more from death.
Hide more from death. Very good.
Too bad Hull won't be able to this season.
Expect Butland to start in the net because their major departure was their goalkeeper, Ivor Pandur, the Croatian. He's a backup for the Croatian national team, so he was out here in America for the World Cup. He was really why they got promoted. He had 4 or 5 moments of brilliance in that
in the championship run, in the playoff run, rather.
And he's really why they got promoted. The only current link that they have right now is out of favor Villa winger Leon Bailey.
Jeez.
So let's go ahead and get into it. Mr. Graham, what are you expecting from Hull City this season?
I mean, from me, this it's pretty grim, to be honest, which also plays into all of these jokes that I've laid out. I just don't see a way that Hull stay up.
Yeah.
I think this is nailed on like a Burnley situation from last season where everyone kind of has them touted as bottom of the league.
Yeah.
20th place. Now, obviously, last season you had somebody else do worse than them, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves. Yeah.
And if Wolves could have just beat them on the last day, Burnley would have been last place.
Right. I just don't see where Hull have any impetus going forward at all. I don't know much about them, but as you say, their goalkeeper being your star player is a bit of a problem.
Yeah, so
I mean, like even your own club, right? You have Pickford, right? Obviously, who's a massive star at the back, but you've got Iliman and Jai. You had Jack Grealish. You had players that you were like, okay, Everton's got something about them.
Yeah,
I just do not see Hull with any sort of drawing power for players, with anybody that's already there to do anything, and your best player was your goalkeeper, which is an issue in and of itself, and then he left. So
yeah, he went to Gers is where he ended up going.
Right?
So he left the Prem to go to
Scotland.
Gers.
Yeah.
And so I mean, Ollie McBurney is going to be your starting fucking striker. That's a fucking problem. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking problem,
especially at his age now.
You know, this team wasn't expected to do anything in the championship.
You got to try this.
Okay,
this is horrific.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Oh my God.
It's so bad. Mel, do you want to touch? Mm-hmm. Here. Give it a go.
Yeah, I'll touch it.
Yeah. Careful.
It's like malt beverage,
it's horrible.
Like malt liquor, but blue raspberry. And it kind of has some tea to it at the end. Like,
I feel like this bit's run too far. Mm-hmm. This might be getting dumped.
It has the flavor of sadness and disappointment.
Much like Hull. Twisted to the extreme.
Yeah. So here's the thing with this team. They were expected to be relegated when they were in the championship. They were dead on to be relegated. They proved everybody wrong by just being hard-nosed, tough fuckers. And that's how their manager coached them. I suspect that is going to be exactly what they're going to do up here. Like, there aren't going to be many 7-0 wins. There's going to be a lot of, how the fuck did we only score 2? Like,
right, yeah.
They're going to be scrappy. They are going to take some scalps.
Well, I mean, they did that the last time they came up, right? They were of that ilk, but they had players that could change a game, like Jimmy Bullard. They had players that had some skill to them.
They don't.
Right, they don't now.
Yeah, they don't.
They just, I can't pick one name out of this squad that's going to be able to do anything.
Yeah,
right. And it's going to be a tough old season for Hull. And I do feel a little bad for them, because when you get there, you want it to, like Luton, right? Yeah. Let's have a go. Fuck it. Yeah. Right. Let's
Right. Go for it.
That's not what Hull's going to do either.
No.
So it's going to be a lot of we're trying. Another 2-3-0, 4-0 loss. Mm-hmm. And it's like, is that what like I said, Luton's 5-4, 4-3, right? They're at least losing games with some verve and some enthusiasm. A few years ago, I just don't see where Hull's going to do it, man.
No, they're not.
I really
They're
don't.
not.
It's going to be tough. This Derby should be worried about their record.
Yeah, that's
in my opinion.
I think there's two clubs that could potentially both be under 10 points.
Really?
I think it's them and it's Ipswich.
You think so?
Gags is going to play very, very offensively, and they are going to get burned big time.
lot. Yeah.
Big time.
I mean, it could. Yeah.
And it's inevitably like Hull will beat Everton at home because that's what Everton loves to fucking do. But there will be a couple of like Hull beats somebody in their building 1-0 simply because they get an early goal and then they just make it impossible.
Yep.
Like that's what this team is. This team is going to be a season of that.
Yeah.
And for that, I actually have them finishing in 19th, not 20th. I have Ipswich finishing in 20th. And early on,
I'm flip-flopping them.
Early on, I think Gags is the first manager fired.
Really?
I think Gags doesn't.
And
make
Hull's
it out of
owner's a bit
October.
of a basket case sometimes.
Yeah. I don't.
He tried to change their colors and change their nickname and like all that kind of stuff. It's
tried
weird.
to call them instead of Hull City. He just wanted to call them the Tigers. Like he didn't want to refer to the city at all. And they were like, "Fuck you, we're fucking Hull City." Like,
yeah, in a rare moment of normalcy.
Yeah,
in that city.
So I'm with you. This team is dead on to go down.
Yeah.
Dead on to go down. It could be a historically bad season. And it's going in. Normally we go, oh, look, somebody starts really bad and we go, oh, look, like they, Derby
It's going to continue
record.
here. Yeah.
This one, we're going into it. Both of us said it. Both of us were like, yeah, fucking, they could be going down. Like,
it's trouble.
They could end up with like 7 to 9 points and that's it.
For sure.
Like, so I would be completely shocked if they survived.
Yeah, 100%.
It would mean someone else had to
I'll tell you right now, my preseason predictions we don't do until the transfer window's closed because we want to, doing a prediction, you should at least have the team set, right?
Right.
So we always wait to do our predictions until the transfer window's closed. I will have Gag O'Neill being the first manager to lose his job.
Yeah.
Right? And I will have Hull sitting in 20th place.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. Fair. I think this manager will probably keep his job because I don't think Hull expected to be here.
Correct. Exactly my thought process.
Yeah.
But I think Hull are inherently a worse team than Ipswich.
I think Hull might be a double
I think Ipswich pulled the trigger on Gag, but I think Hull are actually worse than Ipswich because Ipswich believe they can stay up.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for Ben. He was such a nice bloke. But I just don't see it from him. You know?
Likewise.
And that period at Wolves where things were so bad, I just don't know that he has the capacity.
Yeah.
Gag.
They had
for this.
They had the win
right?
over City, and then that was it.
But
That's
I
all
think
he could hang his hat
Hull
on.
don't have enough of a draw. I mean, honestly, Hull City would approach like Tim Sherwood, and he would say no to them. And he's a shit manager.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they're nailed on 20th place, but I do think Gag O'Neill loses his job first.
Yeah,
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a lot of fun down the bottom as it usually is. But I just don't see it from either one of them two clubs.
And who the last team going down is, I'm not sure. I think Coventry survive.
I really hope Coventry survive.
I really do think Coventry survive.
Same.
I do.
I wouldn't mind if Ipswich stayed up. Like, that'd be okay with me. That'd be cool. It means we got rid of some more riffraff that mismanaged their money, probably, of a Premier League mainstay. But, and I've got nothing against the good people of Ipswich. Hull, I just don't see anything from Hull. I really don't. All the things we've talked about are grim.
Yeah. I kept McKenna because early on when they got the promotion, I was like, "Yeah, this team could stay up. I think
they could be okay." Yeah,
and then McKenna leaves, and I'm like, "Oh,
I know." And yeah, Gag's got some Premier League experience, but it just became so toxic at the end.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. Yeah. Hull go down though.
Yeah,
that's ultimately what we Hull go down.
Hull go down. They you know what? They're going to be tough, right? They're going to be a tough out. They're going to be very physical. They're going to it's not going to be fun watching their matches at all. Because it's going to be, we are going to say Hull and so played a professional match in the English Premier League.
There you go. Yeah,
a lot.
And you know what? For the betting segment, which I'm going to take a lot more seriously this time out, no 9-way parlays this year.
Oh no!
Unless they're like really,
9-way parlay,
really good nailed on odds. The one bet I would throw $10 on every week is under 3.5 in
Hull's matches.
Hull versus whoever. Under 3.5 or under 4.5 to be safe. You're probably going to get like minus 650, but if you put enough money on it, you'll make some.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's going to wrap it up, Mr. Graham. Any parting words?
I don't actually for this one. Just enjoy the season. That'd be really all I have to say.
Be sure to check out our other 2 Getting to Know You shows with Joe from Coventry and Ben from Ipswich. And, of course, leading up to the 20 for 20 Shit Show Spectacular.
Welcome to the Shit Show.
17 for 20 because we're not inviting these 3 cunts back. Oh, wait, these 2 cunts back.
Right. Well, Well, we're going to...
We couldn't find an awake Hull supporter.
Yeah. We couldn't find one. Not one.
Funny, can't find a Hull supporter, can't find a City supporter. What's the Venn diagram?
I reached out directly to their social media, head of their social media team.
I can tell you what's in the middle of it.
And said what I was looking for, and I still have no reply.
I could tell you the
podcast and get fucked.
I could tell you the middle of that Venn diagram, Mel. Trump. They're all xenophobic, and they like drugs.
And they're trying to buy the World Cup. Alrighty, Mr. Graham, should anybody want to support the show or get this show ad-free, how do they go about doing it?
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
You now.
It's not worth it.
You don't have what it takes.
It's Patreon.com.
You're not wealthy enough. You don't have the extra cash. What are you? Prove me wrong. Come on, prove me wrong.
It's patreon.com/DU Football Show. Sign up to that one $5 tier. You get all the jokes ad-free. You get all the extra content ad-free. You get the extra content, period.
And feet photos will let you pick whose.
And it ain't gonna be a granny from Hull.
Well, we'll be able to tell that it's not
because she had her foot amputated due to diabetes.
Right. Well, Graham will be the only ones not painted. Till next time, everybody.
Hooray!
Good night.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston. Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of my lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Brooklyn United! Brooklyn United! Hit the fucking mute button!